production line in the horticulture department at various capacities. Then I moved to government as a food processing additional secretary, then as a special secretary. At which time we had a chance to see what is ailing in our agriculture, why farming is losing its charm. When you looked at it, the main, even why the initial attempts by Government of India and also Karnataka food parks failed. The main thing is these food parks were started in isolation. When you start this in isolation, only create certain facilities without backward and forward linkages, without taking what industry needs, without an integration of R&D, which Dr. Anand Krishnan spoke about it cannot take off. So what is more important is to make this sector success. A total integration is required from production to transportation, marketing, and consumer till the terminal markets. And when you say a consumer, it is not just a consumer of the town or the district. It has to be a consumer of the terminal markets, a consumer of the globe, because the markets for our products can be anywhere in the globe. And on the other side, when you look at the global trade of Indian agriculture thing, it's hardly 1.5%. And you say that our products were there abroad 3000 years back, and wars have taken place for these products, and our country was invaded for this, and voyages have taken place. You are aware of how they missed India and went to US to invade. But in spite of it, when you see today, our basmati rice and the spices are still the main products in these countries, whereas many smaller countries forget about Western, even from Asia like Vietnam, Cambodia, Taiwan, Thailand, and South American countries, Mexico, Costa Rica, are all having a lot of their fresh products going to the main markets. When you say export, the export is for these food processed fresh products is not only to Gulf or something, it's more to the Western countries. The toughest is US and Canada, Australia, and Japan, where the protocols are very defined, and unless it is approved as per the protocol, you can't export. What I mean to say, the food processing is not just the value addition to make an end product or nutraceuticals, jam, jellies, or ready to eat. That is one segment, high value product. On the other hand, the main food processing is how well you give your fresh produce, which is produced at a farm gate to the consumer. It can be a city like Bangalore, it can be a terminal markets, wherever you go. There is a lot of wastage in this, and even at a space of 100 kilometers, it's lost as the loss is supposed to be 30-35%. In terms of value, as on today, as in last year's survey, is crossing 90,000 crores. It is at which time at which the government of India and the states are looking how to save this and reduce this wastage to at least reduce by 50%, so that the value of the produce goes up and people can get better food. The other one is, as Honorable Minister also said, the demographic changes in the country, the increase in income of the middle class. People's aspirations are changing. It is not only in the cities, even the rural people's aspirations. That's why people are saying that the farming is not attractive, because it is no more a livelihood, it is more of a better living standards which they are expecting. At the same time, this challenge also gives us an opportunity. How do we link this production into processing, marketing, and export to make this field vibrant? So, as I already told you, the food production cannot be done in isolation. The food processing cannot be done in isolation. So many factors are integrated. And to make this agri-enterprise a success, you need integration of several fields. Agriculture is no longer a domain of agri-graduates, which we were there. When we started, when we did our education and degree, post-graduation, today it looks very simple, though that was complicated. Hybrid seeds, fertilizers, using irrigation, pesticides, you produce there, and it's the technology. What we did not concentrate on post-harvest, we have concentrated on value addition, and there it's where the linkages are missing and a lot of things. Today, when you sell a mango in US or thing, there are people to ask where it has come from. Is it affecting someone in that country where it is produced? Whether it's apparel or thing, even in apparel, if it costs 150 rupees or something, think where it is put. Did they produce it properly? Did they care for the environment? Did they wash it properly? Or are they using pollutants? Are they using insecticides which are causing harm to the soil, human beings or something? So even in case of honey, the honeybees are dying in millions because insects are used for the feeding plants. So these are all considered. I'm giving you examples, not possible to tell everything, but globally, the food production, processing, or maximum food safety and least stress on the planet. The resources which we are using today is draining our planet's 3 times the capacity of the renewable thing. That means if this continues, there was one study, maybe a little extreme, they say after 30 years we will not be able to find enough natural resources to produce food. It's really alarming because in take water, 97% is not available, 3% is fresh water, out of that only 1% is available, and per capita consumption of water is increasing. Globally, that is the thing. And on the other hand, you are seeing the fight between two brother states